How is everybody today? I know I'm driving. I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm off the highway. So we're waiting on our appraisal, and it got scheduled on Thursday of last week, and we should know something within a week. So anything from Monday, which is here in Texas right now, here in Dallas area, Irving area. It's raining. It's gonna be raining all week next week. It's gonna start Saturday. So I don't know if that's gonna affect it. I don't know if this is our first time buying a home, so leave a comment down below. You know, not all at the same time. How appraisals go. I'm sure, you know, they schedule, someone goes out and looks at the property and then gets back to us. Hopefully it appraises. We did not waive our appraisal, but we shot up $20K over asking price, which is a house is $240. We went $20K, which we can afford, but that's one thing if we can afford, and that's another thing if the appraiser is going to appraise a house, you know, somewhere around that area. The sellers did say they would come in between a number. Obviously, I don't want to disclose that because it hasn't gone through. And if I upload this, obviously it becomes public. And after that, everything closes. I will, you know, give y'all solid numbers, but it's between the mid-range. So do the math. They would work with us if it didn't appraise for the 260 initially offered by us that got accepted. We're very excited at this point. This is just a little small update, because after it appraises, you know, then we move on to the next step and we get closer to reality. And it's not scary anymore for me. Obviously we've been waiting since January, and longer than that. My wife is the one that's been pushing and pushing. Obviously I appreciate that of her constantly telling me, hey, we're ready. And as this is me as a man, I've always, you know, held back, but now I feel peace, and then I appreciate her a lot for that. But anyways, this is about the appraisal. Hopefully it appraises, and hopefully it appraises even higher, you know, because the houses around there, I know it's estimate, it is not an actual appraisement on Zillow, but this estimate on all the other houses, there was just a couple that were in the 255 range, but the most of them are like the 300s, 280. I'm not sure how quite accurate. Maybe some of you guys do know that, but they're up there. And if it appraises higher and we put in 260, that's already equity on our home, which is awesome. Which obviously we're gonna be paying PMI. I don't know how it all works, but I'm assuming it works something like that. You know, up until we make 21% equity, positive equity on our home, we can drop the PMI. So if the house appraises higher than the 260, then obviously, you know, that's a lot better. I don't know if, you know, if they work hand in hand and with the banks and stuff in order for it not to reach that 21% equity. I'm not sure. But all in all, guys, I'm very excited. We're just waiting and waiting. It's like the longest wait is just wondering if they're gonna come back low. Like I said, the seller said they would work with us, but then again, if we come back, they said that on the initial offer, you know, when they accepted it, but things can change. They could say no, they don't want to work with us, and we have to come up with a difference, which in this case it would kind of suck, and we'd have to keep looking because we don't have that extra capital to waive an appraisal. And I recommend you guys, if you're first-time home buyers, don't waive it whatsoever. You're actually hurting the market, and you're actually hurting your neighbors, your friends, your family, your people in the future who are just like you, who are trying to buy within the next coming, you know, within the coming months. You're hurting them by saying, I'm gonna waive my appraisal. I would say be patient. Me and my wife are first-time home buyers. We don't come from a lot of money, and we've just been saving our money, and it's kind of tough, you know, having to deal with these people who are coming in here and just waiving their appraisals. And 30K up, waive appraisal. Yeah, I mean, if you have the cash and, you know, you don't care about the next person, your neighbor, then obviously do it. Do you know, do what makes you happy. But you're actually, in the long run, hurting the market. You're hyper it's called hyperinflation on the house market, and whatever goes up must come down. So don't come, don't, if you're gonna be there for a while, obviously right now they're recommending it's not one of those things that, you buy a house now and sell in 3 years. Whatever goes up, and by any means or stretch of the imagination, I am not a real estate agent. I follow the market a little bit, but I'm not a person of information, fact information. But all in all, guys, I appreciate you watching this, and stay tuned. I'll be, updating if the house appraised. Thank y'all.